Have you ever heard the classic story about the Chinese emperor who hired a new court jester? And when he asked the court jester, how would you like to be paid? The court jester said, in rice, of course. Well, the court jester went on to say, I would like you to pay me 2 grains of rice for the first day I work for you. On the second day, I want you to double my pay and pay me 4 grains of rice. On the third day, I want you to double again, and now I would receive 8 grains of rice. So the question is, by the end of the first row here on our checkerboard, how many grains of rice would the court jester receive for his pay on that day? Let's see if we can use some mathematics to answer that question. Well, on the first day, the court jester received 2 grains of rice. On the second day, that needed to be doubled. So I would write 2 times 2, and the court jester would receive 4 grains of rice. I know, rice doesn't sound like a very exciting pay, but this is what he asked for. On the third day, we need to double again, 2 times 2 times 2, or 8 grains of rice. So day 1, day 2, day 3. Well, in mathematics, we have a different way that we might be able to represent the mathematics that's going on here. We could write the very first one as the number 2 raised to the first power. 2 is called our base, 1 is called our exponent. I notice on the next problem that we have 2 times 2. So we would write 2 to the second power is equal to 4. Our third day, we have 2, again, that's our factor, times 3. There are 3 factors of 2. So 2 to the third power is equal to 8. And what are we trying to solve? Well, we want to know at the end of the first row, how many grains of rice would we have? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the question that's being asked is, 2 raised to the 8th power is equal to what number? We notice that the days correspond to our factors. So 2 to the 8th would be 2 being multiplied by itself 8 times. And you can see in our chart how that pattern can be done. So 2 to the 8th would mean I have 2 multiplied by itself 8 times. Let's do the math. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 more is 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. So 2 to the 8th is equal to 256. The court jester receives 256 grains of rice on the 8th day. Don't you think the jester was pretty smart to suggest this as a method of payment? Imagine how much rice there would be on day 64.